Elysium Noir, a fresh opening, not so citrusy, more calm and more measured. The heart consists of a blackberry accord, which is also a musky accord, and in the base a little bit of leather, some blackberry still, and a little bit more of the aquatic notes mixed with a lot of musks. How does it compare to the rest of the Elysium family? Elysium Noir versus the OG Elysium. This one has more of a contrast. It is more about the interplay between light and darkness, fresh and woody, and also a little bit aquatic. But here the contrast is more prominent. It's a more dynamic scent. This one, Elysium Noir, is smoother. It stays on the same wavelength. It's an aquatic noir perfume, very fresh, very elegant, much more versatile than this one, a more measured approach to scent. Elysium Noir versus Elysium the Parfum, the concentrated version. Here the differences are much the same as the contrast between Elysium Eau de Parfum and Elysium Noir, because I feel that these two share the most of the DNA of Elysium. They are both about contrast, they are both about the light and the darkness. I feel that Elysium Parfum develops somewhat slower on the skin and stays for longer, but the general distinction applies. This is fresher at the top and darker and woodier in the base. This is a smoother concoction. In terms of longevity, I think this wins. Elysium Noir is lighter in terms of longevity, but it is also a much more musky scent on the same wavelength, while Elysium Parfum and Elysium Eau de Parfum share the contrast and the dynamic DNA. Elysium Noir versus Elysium Eau Intense. Eau Intense for me is more specific. It is more about freshness, but not only citrusy freshness, also the freshness of this rhubarb accord, which gives it a fruity tartness that is pretty unique. So this scent, Elysium Eau Intense, is fresh in a very specific way all the way. Elysium Noir is much smoother, it is rounder, it stays on the same wavelength of this dark, aquatic, classically masculine perfume. So in my opinion, Noir is more versatile, while Intense is more special. So this one is more dynamic, more fun. This is more classy and also more aquatic. My personal favorite out of the 4 Elysiums for gentlemen is probably still Elysium or Intense, but it's a personal preference. So listen to your own nose, and since we're talking about listening to your own nose, of course you can try them all at Delfi, where I am at the moment.